So now we're going to have a look at converting hexadecimal numbers into decimal. Now if you remember, hexadecimal is in base 16, which means we have 16 available digits to express our numbers, and those are the digits 0 to 9 and then A to F. Now, I always find it's really helpful when converting to and from hexadecimal is you just write down a little key on the side of your page as to what each of those letters in hexadecimal mean. And they go up after 9. A is 10, B is 11, C is 12, D is 13, E is 14, and F is 15. And that might be helpful for you to write on the side of your exam paper if you ever have to do any conversions, just to remind you. So let's take a hexadecimal number at random. Let's say the hexadecimal number F. I'll write our 16 there. And we know that our place values for hexadecimal numbers are powers of 16, starting with 16 to the power of 0, which we know is 1. So what do we do when we want to convert the hexadecimal number F to decimal? Well, it's simple. We times F by its place value. We know that F is 15, so 15 times 1 is simply 15. And so F in hexadecimal is equal to 15 in decimal. Let's do something a little bit more complicated. What about the number 2C in hexadecimal? Again, we can write on our place values 16 to the power of 0, which is 1, 16 to the power of 1, which is 16. And in the same way, when we converted from binary to decimal, all we do is times the digit by its place value. So we take, and then add them all up. So we take C, which is 12, and times it by 1. So we've got 12 times 1, which is 12. And we add it with 2 times 16, which is 32. We add them together, and what do we get? 44. So 2C in hexadecimal is equivalent to the number 44 in decimal. Let's do one even harder one now for us. Let's take the number A19 in hexadecimal. We write on our place values. I won't do the powers this time. 116 and 256. We take A, which we know is 10, and times it by its place value, 256, times 10, which is 2,560. We add 1 times 16, which we know is 16, and 1 times 9, which is 9. That little section there gives us 25, and we add 25 to this number, which gives us 2,585. That's our decimal number that's equivalent to A19 in hexadecimal.